Am I live right now? Let me see. All YouTube. See if I'm alive right now. I cannot switch. Okay, live right now. All right. So this is cool. I never did some shit like this. All right, cool. Let me get this shit set up. Um. So today I pretty much just wanted to talk about some shit I just been seeing on lately. It is 11:08 at night. Fucking bored as shit. So I just wanted to hop on, just chop it up with y'all. To the one person watching me. 11:08 at night. But anyways, I wanted to talk about this fucking. Have you guys heard about this fucking Rodney? What's the name? His name Rodney Hilton. So he's a dude who pretty much ran over a cop because there was a his son was involved in the. Matter of fact, let me just bring up the article real quick. Matter of fact, I have it right here. All right, so let me say this. So have you guys heard about Rodney Hilton Jr.? He's the father of an 18-year-old Ryan Hilton who was shot and killed by Cincinnati police officers. Now, why was he killed? He was killed because he was involved in carjacking, and it turned to like he was fleeing or some shit like that. And after that, you know, while the pursuit was happening, the police claimed that they saw a gun, and they were like, he's got a gun in the body cam footage. We're about to play that right now. I got the video loaded, so we're gonna see what the fuck is up. Oh shit, hold up. I think I have to go right here. So this is the video right here. Put my headphones on.
Chaos at court as a man accused of killing a sheriff's deputy a day after his son was shot by a police officer asked to be released on bail. I lay out the horrific chain of events out of Ohio and where the case could be heading.
Are you familiar with the acts of someone that is not in their right mind when they commit a criminal act?
I'm Anjanette Levy, and this is Crime Fix. Before I get into this case out of Ohio, I want to talk a little bit about true crime news. On June will be hired for that sheriff's encounter.
Okay, hold up.
Now to the case out of Ohio, where Larry Henderson had retired as a Hamilton County Sheriff's deputy last December. He was still working, though, occasionally for that sheriff's office in Cincinnati doing special details. Last Friday, he was doing that, directing traffic for graduation at the University of Cincinnati when police say a man named Rodney Hinton Jr. deliberately drove his vehicle into Henderson at this intersection. Deputy Henderson was rushed to the local trauma center, but there was nothing that could be done to save him. Within hours, he passed away from these devastating injuries. You're probably asking yourself, why would anybody deliberately drive a vehicle into somebody?
We know why. He ran over bro. Well, he ran over the deputy because the father was so enraged at federal officers, I guess in general, that they killed his son. That's the reason why he went out and committed that act, which is fucking crazy. Because in the end of the day, yeah, they killed your son. I feel, you know what I mean. He's definitely going through like a whole roller coaster of emotions. But like to go out in your car and to kill somebody, yeah, he might be a police, but he had nothing to do with your fucking with the murder of your son. And that's the shit that I'm not understanding. Like why you even have to go out your way to even commit that? That's just crazy.
Much less a sheriff's deputy who was directing traffic at a college graduation. Well, police say Rodney Hinton Jr. did this on purpose, possibly to avenge the death of his son, Ryan Hinton. Ryan Hinton was 18 years old, and a day earlier, a Cincinnati police officer shot and killed him after encountering him and some others in a car that had been reported stolen out of Kentucky. Here's the police chief.
Officers across the country confront
He was still in the car.
dangerous situations every day, sometimes more than once a day. They are often compelled to make split-second decisions to protect others and themselves when faced with immediate threats. Yesterday was one of those occurrences. Let me be very direct. We cannot allow individuals to flee from officers with a loaded firearm aimed at them. When this happens, the outcome is almost always tragic. No one wins, and everyone involved is affected.
Police Chief Teresa Thigi outlined what occurred. It's something the Cincinnati Police Department does within 24 hours of an officer-involved shooting taking place.
Where the incident occurred is at the dead end of the parking lot back here. You'll see vehicles there now. You'll see a photo. The stolen car that we're going to talk about was backed into a parking spot back there.
So it's like I stated earlier, dude was, out there committing crimes. And, what's it called? It led to a police chase, and then they shot and killed him. And then that's pretty much the fucking story. So what does this have to do? That's the whole background on why the father was even mad in the first place. And the crazy, my whole thing is, I'm not a parent, so but I will say this. If I had a son and somebody were to kill him, I will definitely feel a wide weight of emotions. But we also got to think about the situation the son was placed in. Like, why is he out there fucking stealing cars? Hold on, let me make this bigger so you guys can see. Why is he out there stealing cars? Why is he out there putting himself in a position where where he's forced to deal with law enforcement in a negative way? So, and my whole thing is, I will feel more disappointed on myself because I will feel like, damn, I failed as a fucking father, not teaching my son the right ways on just to not even steal a car in the first fucking place. I would have just him doing all these crimes. And why does he have a gun? It's, the Second Amendment. Anybody can have one, but like 18 years. Why is he he's 18 years old. Why doesn't he know that when a police officer comes, is yes, sir, no, sir? You start doing some outrageous shit, you just look guilty. It doesn't fucking matter how you fucking, whether you're guilty or not. Is yes, sir, or no, sir? And like all these fucking people in Twitter, X.com, my bad, saying, oh, it's an eye for an eye. Fuck those cops. Why are they all standing like look at them, scared of us? Nah, bro. And the guy, Rodney, he wasn't wrong. No matter, he just killed an innocent. Now his son is dead, and somebody's father is dead, which is the deputy. And he wasn't, known as a neighborhood hero. But nah, bro, it's just fucking crazy, fool. All that shit is fucking crazy. But yeah, let's play the rest of this video. See what they be yapping about.
As you can see, this is a stolen Kia. It was stolen out of northern Kentucky yesterday. You can see we have two uniformed cars there. Prior to those uniformed cars arriving, we had two undercover cars that pulled into that dead end, saw the vehicle. They backed out. They saw that there were individuals inside the vehicle, so they backed out and let the uniformed cars make the approach, which is the tactically sound decision to do. The cars are positioned the way the officers are trained. We are trained to use our vehicles as cover from any threat. That's what those officers did with the cars at that time.
Chief Thigi then played a short portion of the body camera footage.
This is body-worn camera from officer number 2. Go ahead, Bobby.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun on your right. On your right.
This is the body camera footage from the officer who actually shot Ryan Hinton.
This is the other officer, the one who fires the shot. This is his body camera as he approaches the scene. This is the firearm that was recovered at the scene after the individual was shot.
Shout out to the people on YouTube who's watching. Leave a comment. Oh, damn, they left. But nah, anyways, damn, that shit just threw me off. Let's see what's up. Oh shit. But yeah, so that's the gun they found. Let's just continue.
This is what he had
I
in his
lost my
hand
train of thought.
while the officers were chasing him. It's just a photo of it here at
My girl's creeping up on me. I hear creeping. No, how's that song go? Somebody's watching. That Michael Jackson song.
criminalistics. Remember I told you he fell on the concrete and the officers said that they heard the metal hit the ground? There are 3 spots on here where this gun has scratches on it. We believe those occurred when he hit the ground with the firearm. This is a second.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So he was running and said, he got a gun, he got a gun. I guess in the heat, everything's in the heat of the moment. And then people over here trying to say, like, oh man, he should have tried to catch him, tase him. No, bro, everything's in the life. It's a life and death situation. Doesn't matter if he's a cop or not. It's a life or death situation, and they gotta make a split-second decision, which will either cost, unfortunately, his life or their own life. And like a lot of people don't understand that. But yeah, that's the gun that he threw on the ground. Why does he even have a fucking gun, bro? Come on, Cincinnati. What the fuck?
Sorry, Bobby, can you go back 1 frame, please? This magazine was in the firearm. That's an extended magazine, so it holds more rounds. Go ahead. This is a second magazine that was.
He had the extendo. Let me fast forward a little bit because, damn it, hold up, bro. I gotta fucking scroll this way. There was one thing I wanted to see. Let me move my camera because I can't really see what's going on. Fast forward a little bit. There was something right here. Oh, here's some information about the kid.
For an extra 25 cents back on was revealed in a press conference after the police chief and others met with Ryan Hinton's family, including his father, Rodney Hinton Jr.
On Friday morning, we met with the police chief of Cincinnati, and we viewed the body cam video of what happened with the police-involved shooting with Ryan. We stayed at the chief's office for about an hour and a half, and what we saw was disturbing. The family was upset, as you can imagine, watching your son, watching your grandson, watching your loved one getting shot and killed by the police was upsetting to this family. We left out of the police chief's office, and a few hours later, I was made aware that Rodney had an incident with a police officer that resulted in the officer's death. But again, we are here because we represent the estate and the police involved shooting.
Rodney Hinton left the meeting with the police chief, and sometime after that is when police say he intentionally drove his vehicle into Deputy Larry Henderson. A probable cause affidavit states a Hamilton County Sheriff's Office deputy was standing on the sidewalk at the corner of the intersection outside of the lanes of travel where he was engaged in traffic control. The deputy was wearing a uniform and a fluorescent traffic vest. Based on witness statements and evidence at the scene, the defendant drove across oncoming lanes of traffic through the intersection and directly at the deputy, who was struck by the vehicle, causing injuries to the deputy. The scene, the defendant drove, who was struck by the vehicle, causing injuries to the deputy.
R.I.P.
That intersection near the University of Cincinnati's campus has flowers and blue ribbons decorated in memory and in honor of Larry Henderson, a man who was simply working a detail directing traffic for the University of Cincinnati's graduation. He worked at a different agency, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office, than the police officer who shot Ryan Hinton. Larry Henderson had absolutely nothing to do with what happened to Ryan Hinton. On Monday, Ryan Hinton's family stood with their lawyers, distancing themselves from what Ryan's father is accused of doing, intentionally murdering Deputy Henderson.
We're here because we
Wait, so the family's even fucking backing out of this shit? They're like, nah, bro, you doing too much, making us look bad. Which if that's what if that's what I heard, then yeah, you're making them look bad.
represent the estate of Ryan. We're not here to talk about the incident that occurred with the police officer. We do offer our condolences to the officer and his family, but we were hired to represent this family to investigate the police-involved shooting of their son, Ryan.
See, even the family know that. Oh shit, my bad, camera's over here. See, even the family knows that this motherfucker's in the fucking wrong. Like, bro, dude was just an innocent dude, just directing traffic. That's fucking crazy. The family is like, nah, bro, you on your own. That dude, man, is GG's, bro. That motherfucker is gonna go ahead and do life in prison. Get harassed by the cops in prison and give him the fucking what's that nigga from they're gonna give him the nigga from 13 Reasons Why. They give him the broomstick treatment. Crickets.
This family is very upset about what occurred. We believe that this incident should be investigated. It's not as cut and dry as this officer should have just pulled out his gun and shot at Ryan. It's not that cut and dry. So that's why we're doing the records request. We're going to analyze frame by frame each one of these videos to determine why the officer made that deadly decision to shoot and kill Ryan.
Ryan Hinton's grandfather, the father of Rodney Hinton, also spoke.
I want to give a condolence out to the officers that got hurt, got killed, my whole family. I'm asking for forgiveness, and I've been praying hard for the officer that killed my grandson. I've been praying hard for him and his family because I know he's hurting off this. As I seen in the video about my grandson, I seen two scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an unfortunate incident.
Hold up.
I seen two scared people. I seen the officer scared, and I seen my grandson scared. So it's an
She giving him the side eye. Damn, I wish I could zoom in. She looking at him like, hold up. I know this nigga ain't fucking defending the guy who fucking killed my son. She giving him the fucking side eye. Look at that shit. Straight judgment right there. But nah, this dude is speaking facts. It's two scared people in a situation that shouldn't even happen in the first place. Two scared people that for real, if I'm being totally honest, the son shouldn't have been placed. It shouldn't have put himself in the first place. I'll say it like that.
Fortunate incident that happened. So that's all I seen. It was like, I didn't see the police there trying to kill. No. What I seen was two persons made a mistake. My grandson made a mistake being there, and the officer, he was trying to get back to his family too. So that's what I seen. So it's not about revenge or anything. That had nothing against nobody. You know, my Lord and Savior is Jesus Christ, and I represent Him. So, with that said, please, everybody, just try to forgive everybody who done anything to anybody.
Rodney Hinton Jr. appeared in court over the weekend following his arrest on an aggravated murder charge. A wall of Larry Henderson's colleagues surrounded him. Hinton muttered something about being gone forever. Hinton was moved to a jail in a neighboring county. He was forever. Colleagues surrounded him. Hinton muttered something about being gone forever. Hinton was moved to a jail.
Being gone forever. Nigga, you gonna be locked up forever. This nigga gonna die in prison, bro. I'm telling you, he's over here. I guess he's pretty much trying to mock these police officers. Like, yeah, I killed one of y'all. He's gonna be gone forever. That's the way I'm taking it. But, nigga, you just threw your life away for nothing.
Hinton was moved to a jail in a neighboring county. He was back in court asking for bail, and things got heated in the gallery when his brother attempted to contact him by knocking on the courtroom glass.
Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat, sir. Sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat. That's my brother. Have a seat.
All right, cool. So that's his brother trying to holler at him about something. Let's fast forward a little bit.
Out of the courtroom as his brother was escorted out of the gallery.
Bro, the only way you're gonna see your brother is in the fucking jail cell. I'm sorry, bro. That's the only way you're gonna see him.
Shortly thereafter, court resumed, with Hinton's lawyer asking for bail for him and entering a not guilty plea on his behalf.
Judge, I'm going to waive probable cause as a result of being acquainted with the case. I'm waiving probable cause.
Thank you so much. And
Why you twitching, bro?
is there a plea this morning?
There's a plea of not guilty, Your Honor.
Plea of not guilty?
Yes.
Will you enter a plea of not guilty?
Still plead not guilty. Bro look like he geeking out.
And thank you. And as to bond, the state has requested a hearing on the issue of bond or bail. You may be aware of that.
I am aware of that.
Who would like to proceed?
This nigga, oh my god, bro, this motherfucker just pissed me off. He's looking up in the sky like, Lord, please grab me this bail. No, bro, you're not getting fucking bail. You're gonna fucking stay in jail or prison until your fucking whole little case is done.
Proceed, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, a detective testified about what happened that day.
Tell me what he did after he stopped.
So based on witness statements as well as the video, the vehicle accelerated quickly proceeded eastbound, crossed into the oncoming lanes of traffic when there was no longer traffic to obstruct his travel. Crossed into the oncoming lanes of traffic, went to the left of those little stanchions that are in the middle of the roadway, into the oncoming lanes, through the intersection, directly at where Deputy Henderson was standing, struck Deputy Henderson and the metal utility pole on the northeast corner of the intersection.
Okay. Were there any evidence of skid marks?
No, there were no indications at any point that he tried to brake, stop, or otherwise avoid Deputy Henderson.
And is that the conclusion that our accident reconstructionists have come to at this point?
At this time, yes.
Okay. And does it appear from your review of the video that he headed straight for Deputy Henderson?
Yes.
And did any of the multiple witnesses that you spoke to and the people that were in the vehicles that were surrounding him, the people that were on scene, did anyone indicate that any attempt to slow down or deviate his path straight to Deputy Henderson?
No, everybody said that he accelerated and was traveling at a high rate of speed all the way up until the time that he struck Deputy Henderson.
Okay. And when he struck Deputy Henderson, was the deputy injured?
Yes.
Okay. And what happened after he struck Deputy Henderson?
Deputy Henderson was
transported to the hospital and died. But yeah, that's that, bro. This guy is gonna rot in jail. Threw his life away. Well, he lost his son, and now he's gonna rot in jail and lose. He's not gonna make it, bro. This guy's already. Might as well just throw him in jail and throw away the key. Throw him in prison, throw away the key. This guy is not getting that. I don't even know why they even had a bond here. There was multiple witnesses who saw him speed up and then did not attempt to slow down and hit the guy towards the light post. Come on, bro. Well, that's that, bro. That's fucking it. All right, so before I close this out, I do want to share this. This is my boy Chris De La Cruz, and he just shot a music video out in DR, and he released a new fucking tape called Fiesta Sin Fin. Make sure y'all go check it out. Dope ass artists out here in the DMV. Let's react to the music video.
1 millón de cotorra, dímelo, Cris De La Cruz, órale, güey. Yo sé que le mete, soy el que le mete.
What you doing?
Hmm?
You talk to T?
No, what?
How did you know you're on live?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
He's on YouTube, bro?
Huh?
He's on YouTube, bro?
I think so, yeah.
I didn't even know you were on live.
Hi, T.
Oh, you're live right now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
Oh, shit, okay.
There goes Roxy Polaxi. They put you on full screen. I see you. Love you too, Eddie. All right, cool. Let's react to this video. Enough sad shit are going on.
Philip, estamos dos cabrón. Si la calle está llamando, le caemos el calentón. Yo no soy un picapreto, más no salgo si la Glock. Si la saco, yo la uso, no pantalla, cerebro. Estamos activos, andamos chuki, no es modelo, pero luce. Le roba su dinero mientras ella lo seduce. Todo el mundo tiene ganas, tiene que la cruce. Quiere marcar los botones, se la compro por exclusive. Que suene el pum pum, cala fuerte el boom boom bala. Que manda un churrumón, ya te la sopa, te la cara. Que suene el pum pum, cala fuerte el boom boom bala. Le rey como canela, que no hay nadie que nos para.
What you guys think?
Yo
andaba con Luis Pedillín haciendo saco de avería. Mira, yo estoy tranquilo, dime tú qué lo dirías. Mi mamá no se cansaba de hora, mi papá lleno de odio, que me quería bregar. Llevo de volanta, fundido con su crack, polonito y viuda blanca, es que le gusta fumar. Ambiori con una nota, la poderon Satanás. Pipi siempre en alta, cualquiera que brega. Kelvin empatillado le dicen, Kelvin el faraón, hasta la mina guarica no andaba con par de tiguerón. Uno no por no hablar, ni menciona palomería. A mí todo el mundo me conoce que yo tengo mi bujía. Soy el que le mete, soy el que le mete, Eres Cruz, baby. Eres Cruz, baby. Super 1A. No la vamos a pasar dato. 1 millón de cotorras, ese mismo. Yo te la señala y mi madre. Negro Entertainment. TPR para el mundo. RD. Frila R.
Pásame la chela que quiero seguir tomando. Y al Brugal, mézclenlo con tequila que esta noche se prende. Dímelo, Jordan.
That was how to go. That's the project right there. Is it on this fucking channel? Sorry, my monitor's in the way. This is his channel, bro. Make sure y'all go check it out. He has a song with Fat Trail. This is my favorite song out of the whole joint.
Manín,
This joint is
tírame un dembow ahorita. Tíralo, ahorita mismo lo voy a partir. Dale.
Like Mambo, Shawty DC-ish. And she got a model body, bright red lipstick. She be flexing on the gram, always showing off her fits. The only thing I know is round ass big. Ey, es como batidora. Porque cuando lo rompe, ella es una abusadora. No quiere tu billete, ya no es una chapeadora. Su booty no es escupido, pero el culo te enamora. Wobble, 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 wobble. I work the booty wobble, 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 wobble. I work when it wobble, 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 wobble. I work the booty wobble, 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 wobble. I work cuando lo mueve, wow, pierde el control. Con dos de Black Label ya anda en su zone. Y yo ya sé que lo que quiere hacer a esa mami me la acerco y si me juega pues ya que ella que pida lo que quiera todo se lo voy a dar. Que me quite la cartera, mami me dejó asaltar. Ella no dice pero sé que conmigo no niega nada. Solo basta su mirada para entender qué va a pasar y dice ponte. Que ese booty viene a la orden. Quiere que la agarre y que me pegue a su bumper. Sube su vestido pa' que nadie tal estorbe. Manos en el piso ya no juega cuando rompe.
Mambo, shorty, no fish rich. 50 in my glizzy on some no fish shit. Hey, I just spot a pretty ass thick little bitch. I'm just trying to hit it like a baseball kid. I'ma hit the pussy down, I done made y'all big. I've been buying bitches hair like I made y'all wigs. You know I don't care, I'ma make it back clearly. She fight a couple of them just to get near.
When it wobble, 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 wobble. I work the booty.
Woo, this is too hard, bro. Man, that shit. This is the best. This is my favorite song out of the whole tape. That's my favorite. This goes 1. I do like Rumba. That's really good too. Then I like Tequila Ron, and then that's the 4th. And this that's probably my least favorite for. But good ass tape. I fuck with it. It's the fucking shit you just fucking go around and just fucking vibe to all fucking day. Academics is life. Oh yeah, I heard about that shit. I'll do that tomorrow though. So this motherfucker right here. Damn, wish I could. Okay. Not him, but this guy right here. He had an interview. I think what was it, like 2014 or some shit like that. And he was pretty much saying like, yeah, you know, Diddy pays me to go like do some free calls and shit. It was all in police. I could react to Diddy. No. Guy talks about Diddy. Her guy talks about Diddy party. Where is he? No, it's not him. Okay, where is it? A guy talks about Diddy party in police room. Because I don't know the guy's name. Here it is. A year ago. Long crime.
Do you know Sean Combs? Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
P. Diddy, whatever you call himself these days. Yeah, go ahead.
The man who allegedly opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's Florida hotels several years ago made some wild statements to law enforcement in his interviews, saying he was a sex slave for Sean Diddy Combs. Well, now that federal investigators have raided two of the rapper's homes and an arrest and indictment in a sex trafficking operation could be imminent, the man's comments sound a little less crazy. We'll talk about it. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime.
It's fucking crazy because I do remember seeing this video a long ass time ago. This guy was saying, yeah, he's I know Diddy. I will go to his free cars, and he was talking about some other shit about some shit about the Illuminati or some shit like that. Man, he was talking a lot of crazy shit. But now, looking at it from hindsight, this guy was speaking facts the whole time.
I'm Jesse Weber.
Nobody believed.
Okay, I'm going to talk about.
Everybody thinks you're crazy till you're not.
About something that I had no idea was during our look-ins on the Sean Combs case. So this came up during multiple idea what this was even about. Okay, I'm going to talk about something that I really didn't think I would. Something that when I first heard it, I actually had no idea what this was even about. So this came up during multiple times during our live Q&A shows on the Law and Crime Network when we were covering questions on the Sean Combs case. And a name kept coming up in connection with Combs, and I couldn't understand it. Jonathan Oddie. Now, that name may seem familiar to you, and I will explain why. But what I'm also going to do is try to break down and possibly debunk the connection between this man and Combs, but maybe not. Because as wild as some of his claims were, they may make sense now. We'll talk about that. The reason I say all of this is because after several bombshell lawsuits were filed against Combs, accusing him of sexual assault, physical violence.
I think 90% of those lawsuits are all bullshit. I'm over here talking like the camera over here. I think 90% of those lawsuits are all bullshit. They're all just a fucking money grab, man.
Human trafficking after federal agents raided his homes, reportedly pursuant to an ongoing sex trafficking investigation. All of these numerous videos and social media posts and old interviews.
Bro, I remember when the whole Cassie shit started breaking out. I was so glued onto my fucking phone. So I'm like, damn, what's Diddy up to? What's Diddy up to? Did he do it? Did he not? That's all the conspiracy theories of him and Justin Bieber. Man, what? Oh, it's on him killing his ex-wife apparently or some shit like that.
Views and more. They've all popped up, particularly in the last 2 weeks. People trying to make some connections between what he said or people said and these allegations. Now, to be clear, Combs has not been charged with any crimes connected to this raid. But as charges may be on the horizon and the investigation continues, there is something that has surfaced. This police interrogation of a man who allegedly opened fire inside of one of former President Donald Trump's hotels, Jonathan Oddie. What is his connection to Diddy? Or should I say perceived connection to Diddy? Let me give you a little background. Now, you might remember back in 2018, a man went into the Trump National Doral Miami Hotel and Resort in the middle of the night and went on a rampage. The state attorney's office says that Jonathan Oddie fired shots inside the lobby and toward the chandelier on the ceiling, then draped a giant American flag across the hotel's front desk. He allegedly walked around breaking items like computer monitors, throwing things around the lobby. When police officers arrived and confronted him, there was a shootout. Oddie seemingly tried to make a run for it, but he had been shot in the leg. He didn't get very far. Police found him hiding. They took him into custody. Oddie was taken to the hospital with 3 gunshot wounds, 2 in one leg, 1 in the other. And while at the hospital, Oddie reportedly made several bizarre statements and asked repeatedly to speak with the FBI, Secret Service, CIA, the media. When Oddie appeared before a judge, he didn't make any kind of wild outburst, but he seemingly admitted to committing at least one of the crimes he's charged with.
1 count of aggravated assault with a firearm, 1 count of armed burglary with a battery or an assault, 1 count of armed criminal mischief causing damages greater than $1,000, 1 count of armed grand theft, and 1 count of making a false fire alarm offense. So those are the charges. Sir, do you have any money to pay for your own private attorney?
I will request as of now that the court grants me an attorney. I do have funds to pay for my attorney, but I haven't had time to meet with him yet. So I don't know if they're going to take my case or not.
Given the serious nature of these charges, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you for this preliminary first appearance hearing. Well, it's very clear. It says surveillance footage and witness accounts corroborate that the defendant discharged a handgun multiple times at the arriving City of Doral Police Department and Miami-Dade Police Department law.
All right, so we get it. He was interrogated and he pretty much was saying wild shit. And looking it from hindsight, he probably wasn't crazy. But let's see what this article on the Daily Mail has to say. Okay. Jonathan Adi was when he was bizarrely told when he only read up to third grade level, told Florida cops that damn, I really can't fucking read. That he was Sean Diddy Combs' sex slave in 2018, but after an exclusive story from the Daily Mail this week, Audi is finally getting his vindication according to his estranged wife. This 100% gives a lot of truth and the legitimacy to everything he was speaking about. He said Audi's former wife, Tona Throttwine, it definitely confirms the relationship and closeness between them. The fuck is this? God, this shit has so many fucking ads. All right, anyways. This is old now. This was posted 7 hours ago. Jonathan was a smart guy and he would pick up on things. And the fact that P. Diddy even signed an agreement with him and didn't just write him off tells me that P. Diddy has some level of respect for him. Audi is no hero. Okay. What else is there? Okay, let's see what this says. In May 2018, he opened fire in Trump's Dolor, Miami. I guess that's a hotel or some shit. Oh, we just saw that. Okay, we read about that. Blah, blah, blah. It was then that he revealed he has links to Diddy and his ex-wife, Cassie Ventura, who is expected to testify at his sex trafficking trial in New York City. He has sex with Cassie Ventura and Sean Diddy Combs. Basically, he would masturbate and tell me what to do to Cassie. I was like a sex slave. For them, that's what it was. Depleted Audi told police after being arrested following the shootout of the Florida hotel. Daily Mail confirmed Audi did know Diddy and was guarding a secret so scandalous that the rapper asked him to sign an NDA agreement to protect it. This is the full story told by that bitch, his ex-wife. Diddy, meanwhile, is preparing to fight for his life in the federal courtroom in Manhattan. Jury selection is still underway and is expected to be completed this week. The rapper has put his best peppery forward, showing up to court every day in crew neck sweater and polo shirt. He's been attempting to bond with the jurors, nodding and smiling their way at all times. How you say this? Acquiescing? What does this mean? Hold up, gotta do a quick word search real quick. How do you pronounce this? Acquiescing. Okay, where's the article? Here it is. Acquiesce. Wait, what does it mean though? It is accept something but without protest. Okay. Acquiescing others. He maintains that all the sex he's accused of forcing was in fact consensual, and that he's being unfairly verified for the things that happened willingly years ago. Opening statements are due to begin on Monday, May 12th. What the fuck? Nothing. This artist was a scam. It didn't even tell me anything about him. Pretty much just says, yeah, I was his sex slave. That's it. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna be something big. I thought he'd come out an interview or some shit like that. Like, yeah, we'll go there, be lubed up, and all that. But this is the video. Let's watch it real quick. God, fucking dads. Oh shit. This shit is so fucking. Oh my god. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to the ads, but fuck it. T, is that you? What's up, T? All right. It does that. Oh my god. But yeah, that's that. Bro won the freak offs. He confirmed it. What? Damn, bro, I'm old, bro. 2018 was like 7 years ago, bro. 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 years ago. That's crazy. Around that time, I was still making music. I used to be, by the way. Go check it out. District Code. Tape called No Plan. This is why I got this fucking. Hold up, y'all can't fucking see it. District Code, No Plan. This is why I got this tatted. Boom. Oh shit. No plan. Every time my coworkers always say, "Is that a T?" Or they always say, "No plant." Back when I used to be a warehouse worker. But anyways, enough about this. No, this is going so slow. Okay, I'm gonna close that and clear out my tabs real quick. Okay, I saw that. I want to talk about this. Oh shit, I can't share it no more. I want to talk about Dave Portnoy. Have you guys heard about? Oh shit, I don't even know if I could. Matter of fact, hold up. I forgot I'm on YouTube. I can't do that. I think I'll just skip that one. But point is, yeah. Let's react to this fucking interview with Ann Glizzy and Young Mo. So just to give a little bit of background, quick summary of them two. Young Mo is a DMV artist strictly from Alexandria, Virginia. And Ann Glizzy used to ride around with Shy Glizzy. Being his bodyguard and shit out in DC. But Ann Glizzy and Young Mo were beefing for a little bit, going back and forth on Instagram shit, and then this is their, I guess, reunion.
What's up, y'all? It's Ann Glizzy. This Bible on TV, and today we in the building with Mo, Young Mo. Oh my God, the people ain't gonna believe this one, Mo.
Ain't that crazy? How did we get here?
I don't know, but I know when I pulled up. First of all, let me tell y'all something.
Now don't tell them. Let them see it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we gonna leave that part up.
Bro, real, he got me over here rethinking life, man. But on the other note, let's see how can we start this one off.
I think that's it for real.
You know I went to jail?
You know I gave the heads up.
I be on my high horse though, bro. I be like so missing it and so lost.
This is how we got here. You gonna be here for a while.
We gonna be here for a while. We gonna be here for a while. We got time.
But yeah, these two fucking it doesn't even, I don't even care anymore. Fuck this shit. Let's read the comments. Hi T. Oh damn, I really want to play this video, but I fucking can't. Not the Anglizzy one, but this one, but they're gonna take my shit down if I do. I'm just gonna share this part. Fuck it. Let me put some background on this guy. Dave Portney. Let's cool. Let me share this first. So this is Dave, the homie Dave. He's what's it called? He's an American businessman and social media personality. He's the founder and owner of sports and popular culture company Barstool Sports. Early life. Portney was born and raised in Swampscott, Massachusetts, a son of Michael and Laura Linda. High school. Point is, he's this. He's a star boy. He's a motherfucking star boy.
Take a shower.
Oh shit.
Look at your turn. How's it going?
Well, I guess that's it, guys.
No, you can keep going. Just took a shower. I feel fresh.
What you
it's
gotta
your turn
say
next, baby.
What you
What's
gotta say
up?
to the people?
Hi, y'all. Follow.
Hi,
The
T.
best. Yeah, right.
Hi, T.
to our best friend. I love this man. I love this man.
Yeah.
So fresh. I just took a shower. I feel good. You gonna
You
come
look
join me?
good.
Thank you. You gonna come join me soon?
Yeah, I'll join you.
Love you.
You can finish
Bye,
this up.
y'all.
All right. Back to this. Dave Portney, he's pretty much he's a businessman. He is the founder of Barstool Sports. And pretty much he's just been known for like doing food reviews on pizza places in recent years at least. Keep in mind he's a star boy. So there was an incident that happened a couple of days ago where hold on, I'm gonna share this tab. Where man, I wish there was a picture I could show you. I'm probably gonna have to censor it when I what's it called? Re-upload this shit. But the point is there was an incident.
Fuck him. Fuck him. Yo, no shit. Yo, no.
But that's what happened. They were in a club and they had a whole fucking sign saying fuck the star boys or the star people. I ain't gonna play that because YouTube will fucking get my shit.
Emergency press conference.
And point is, the club that it happened in, he's the owner of the club. And he got so furious, and this is what he had to say.
Time. So I'm getting ready to go to the Met Gala. And all of a sudden, my phone, the last hour or two, my phone's fucking blowing up. Our bar in Philadelphia, Barstool Sampson Street, usually a great fucking bar. You know, bottle service, people buy drinks. You get a sign. There was a sign yesterday that said, fuck the Jews. I've been shaking. I've been so fucking mad for the last 2 hours. Like, I instantly got on. This is why the emergency press conference was late, because I was so over the top. It's like, I'm going to fucking
You know what I don't understand about him is he said he saw it scrolling through his feed or whatever, and he said, "I saw this and I was shaking." Like it's something so fucking traumatizing. Like, bro, it's just a fucking joke, nigga. Like, goddamn, it ain't that fucking deep. Acting like he lost a fucking limb or some shit.
Make it my life fucking mission to ruin these people. Like, I'm coming to your throat. I'm never ending. And I just sat, and for the last 2 hours, I have been on the trail. Trust me, I've been on the trail. You think I'm going to put up with this shit at my bar?
You know what's crazy? Let's go back to this tab. He's almost 50 years old. He's tripping out that somebody bought that sign saying fuck the Star Boys. And he's fucking crashing out. Saying, I'm gonna fucking go after this fucking kid. Which in all reality, that's what he was. They're college kids, bro. They don't know any better. They're just fucking around. They joking. They don't care, bro. And he's taking it so fucking personal. Which is just crazy. Like, bro, you're almost 50. And he said, I'm gonna make it my life mission to make sure I go out and ruin these people's lives.
So I've been hunting down waitresses, the table who did it, and everything you can fucking name. Because I want fucking consequences for fucking actions. So I'm not just sitting back like, oh, what are you gonna know? Trust me. I have been on it. I believe the 2 waitresses responsible for the table already fired. I talked to one of them,
Already fired. So he got the 2 waiters. He pretty much fired the people that were involved.
Dumbest fucking humans I've ever talked to in my life. She's at a fucking dance recital. She's like, can I call you back in 20? No fucking honey, you fucking can't. This is your one chance to talk to me. Idiot, total idiot, this girl. I've talked to the guy Mike Wade who's tagged. Guess what? He wasn't even fucking there. I had this kid basically in tears turning state witness to me, rolling on the people who were there. I've talked to one of the 2 guys who fucking did it. He's like, I'm not anti-Semitic. He's basically crying to me. And I'm just like, I don't fucking buy it for a second. Who the fuck would do that sign in my fucking bar? You think I'm just going to sit here? I'm going to make it my fucking mission to put you in the lights. My fucking mission.
Like, bro, you don't have to go this far. Just fucking say, yo, just talk to your employees. Be like, yo, here's another thing I don't understand. These college students went to his club, bought a table, and bought a bottle because they only give those signs when you buy a fucking bottle. They come out and bring, celebrating that you bought a bottle. So you know they spend like a good amount of money there. 1,000, probably like more than thousands of dollars, probably. It's different in every club, but they're giving you the money, bro. That's the thing. Like they give you money and they fucking bring out the sign, and this guy goes fucking full fucking crash out mode for nothing. Like, bro, they paid you for it. I would if I was him, I would have just been like, all right, cool, bro. I bet you gave me $1,000. You could put where the fuck you want in that fucking sign, but that just goes to show that in real, he doesn't give a fuck about that. He don't care about his customers. And then he fired the two bottle girls, which they were just there doing their fucking jobs. Like, what were they supposed to do? They wasn't really, they're like, all right, fuck it. They paid us thousands of dollars already. Might as well just put whatever the fuck they want in the fucking thing. That's the crazy shit, man. This guy is crashing out, bro.
Kid's crying. I just hung up on his ass. I go, I'm giving you 1 fucking hour. 1 fucking hour. 2 kids go to Temple. Tell me, how do I make this fucking right before I go fucking ape shit? You want to take anti-Semitism classes? You want to do whatever? You make it feel right. I don't need your fucking tears.
I don't need, bro. If this this nigga went out here talking to me like that on the fucking phone, I would have just hung up, or I would have just been like, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Nigga, come, what the fuck? Nigga, I just was having a good fucking time. I was fucking drunk, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna make a fucking little dark joke. And this nigga over here wants to ruin my life.
The Mike Wade kid wasn't even fucking there. Was in the bar. We got the footage. Not even fucking bar. Trust me, they're pulling the footage. They're doing this. I'm 20 steps ahead. I'm using everything. I'm like, I am going to come for your fucking throat unless you give me answers. The two girls at the bar, idiots. This one girl, one of the waitresses, I just told her, like, you're the dumbest motherfucker I've ever talked to. 25 years old, going on fucking 2, you fucking dumb fuck. What I'm saying is I'm getting the names. I'm trying to be a little responsible. I'm trying to keep it together, but I'm on it. I'm fucking on it.
God damn, bro. This dude was fucking full crashing out. Wait, hold on. Let me share this screen because I know X be on that fucking, you know what timing they be on on X. But point is, the kid eventually responded. Let me see if I can find the video. Click on latest. No, that's not it. Damn, spending 12. Hold up. A crowdfunder supporting the man accused of uploading the social media video showing an anti-Semitic sign at Philadelphia bar owned by Barstool Sports. Dave Portnoy has ranked over $12,000. Damn, that's crazy. A crowdfunder. But bro, these people are just getting rich. I'm not showing you guys that because I know what's it called. I'm on YouTube and motherfuckers, it won't be like, I don't know, X just be crazy. Twitter be crazy. I'm trying to find. I know he did a response. I know the kid. I think he was on a podcast or a news network called what's that nigga's name? Stu Peters, and he was pretty much like, yeah, man. They try to. Oh, the dude wanted him to fucking send him to a fucking trip to fucking Auschwitz, the place where they did the Holocaust and shit. Where the fuck is this video? What the fuck? I think it's this one. I'm gonna share this. Okay, hold up. Okay, might be this one. Oh no, it's not this one. Let me just stop sharing. Let me give me a minute to go ahead and find this fucking shit. I think it. All right, let's see. I think it's this. I think I may have found it.
Out of bed because I gotta show you this guy. Mo Khan just made this video. Mo Khan is the guy who went to the Barstool bar in Philly and uploaded the "Fuck the Jews" sign to Instagram. All hell broke loose, went super viral. Everyone's sending it to me. Temple fucking suspended his ass basically before I was even involved because, hey, asshole, you fucking uploaded it to your personal Instagram. What do you think was going to happen, you brain dead moron? Well, anyways.
You know what? He got suspended from school. But you know why this is so bad for like the Star Boys? They're already people are starting to think that they run the fucking world. Now, I'm not going to put my opinion on it, but anyways, they think they run the fucking world already. You're proving to them that you guys run the fucking world by fucking saying, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. You gotta suspend it. And you're saying it's his fault because he shared it on Instagram, but the dude is a nobody, bro. He's not an influencer. He ain't got no fucking what's it called? Shit.
I was so mad. Everyone saw that. I calmed down. I'm like, I'm going to try to make this teachable moment. This kid's crying. He's like, I'm not anti-Semitic, blah, 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 all this shit, even though there's past incidents that came to light. And then he does a 180. And he's like, oh, I was a citizen journalist. I don't know who did it. I have nothing to do with it. He's just a flat liar, coward with no responsibility. I should have seen this next move coming. He is now actually trying to profit from this. And he's playing the role of the victim. Like Dave Portnoy sensationalized this. How dare he talk about a "fuck the Jews" sign at the Barstool bar that he fucking uploaded, you moron.
Bro, but he's a nobody, bro. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. If he uploaded to the story, nobody would have give a fuck. And he definitely did blow this shit way out of proportion.
And maybe everyone's right. Well, like, you can't talk to these kids. And he's just so stupid. Like, zero accountability. Blaming it all on me. He's like, I've lost an internship that I work hard for, and I'm suspended from school. Buddy, you upload a "fuck the Jews" sign to your personal Instagram
After you made it go viral.
from my fucking bar. And you're blaming that now on me? And by the way, spare me. This is so obvious playbook. Spare me what's going on in the Middle East. Palestine, Israel, because I admit that's a fucking horrible situation, and I certainly get both sides in that. I do. I don't have answers on how to fucking make everybody happy out there. But this was about being a Jew in America. Other Jews in the bar. I'm a Jew. My parents are a Jew.
I mean, but the whole reason why people are becoming more anti-Semitic is because of the situation that's happening in Israel and Gaza. You know, Israel is just it's just what it is. They're just committing plain genocide out in the open, and we're pretty much funding it, which is just fucking crazy.
American Jews. Fuck the Jews. That's what you said. You fucking anti-Semitic.
In which people like him, unfortunately, is making it very difficult for regular Jewish people just to live here in America, because they're going to start. He's just making it worse for them, making them look like very emotional people.
Piece of shit. And I tried to show grace. I tried to. You put your name.
Try to show grace, but then in the previous video, you just said, "Oh, I'm making my life mission to make your life fucking horrible." Got him suspended, lost his internship. Shit. You ruin the kid's life, right? Ain't nobody gonna want to hire him, bro. He might get expelled.
Name out there. I tried to actually, now I feel dumb to make it right. And now he does this video blaming it on me. Watch this video. If you have an ounce of morality and you don't just hate for the sake of hate, you're just not a troll out there hating, which I'm sure will get money because it's out there. But like, you have to, this has to disgust you, and this kid's face should be ingrained in you. Be like, this is what the face of hatred is. This is what the face of being a coward is. This is the face of zero accountability, everything that's wrong with his generation. And this kid, now, officially, it should stick with him forever. And by the way, his parents, who I know are giving the advice, nice kid you raised.
Over this past weekend, I was at an establishment in Philadelphia where an incident occurred, and Dave Portnoy sensationalized it to his 9.2 million followers on Instagram and X, essentially turning it into a global news story. Although I had nothing to do with the sign coming out, nor do I know who did it, I know that the sign was provocative because it reminded people a lot of the unjust things that Israel is doing around the world, thus leading me to report on it. Dave Portnoy and his friends can choose to be triggered over the sentiments of that sign and even kick me out of the establishment forever. However, they have no right to destroy my life over free speech and ultimately something that was an edgy joke. Frankly, they're more worried about destroying and uprooting me than the thousands of people getting destroyed and uprooted in genocide. That sign had no effects in terms of killing any Jews. However, Israel kills thousands of people on a daily basis. Dave Portnoy and the greater Jewish community are acting as if they are the victims when this whole time I am the victim. While Dave lies about me on the internet and viciously attacks me, tries to take me to take a trip as a result of not.
Oh yeah, he did say that. There was another video. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but pretty much saying the same shit. He said he was gonna take this kid. Hold up. He said he was going to take this kid out on a trip to Auschwitz to fucking learn about Jewish history. Like, bro, who the fuck are you, bro? Trying to brainwash him. Take that back.
Not destroying me and my family. Here's ways that I've actually been affected and not just my feelings. I've gotten suspended from my university with threats of being expelled. I've lost a prestigious internship that I worked really hard to get. I've been doxxed. I've been receiving death threats via social media, phone calls, even text messages of random kids dying, being left to die. My roommates had to evacuate our house. They weren't even involved, and they had to evacuate our premise.
That's fucking crazy. Because you guys also got to think about it. He's not no fucking influencer. He's just a regular ass college kid.
Due to someone leaking
Trying
our
to make it
address
out
on the
to
internet.
make
Everyone has to remember,
something
I'm
in
just
the
a
world.
21-year-old college student. I'm not a public figure. Dave is
See?
twice my age, a multimillionaire, and well connected to all these institutions that are very elite. This asymmetric power dynamic is the exact reason I made statements to Dave earlier that night and before that don't accurately reflect the responsibility that I bear. I made those statements under duress. One of the things I said was literally 2 minutes after I received calls for a death threat. I love my parents. They worked really hard to gain the American citizenship the correct way and so that they could provide it to me. I love America. I love free speech. And I love Americans that want to protect their constitutional rights and safeguard all the rights that they should be assured to living in this beautiful country. Dave has built a reputation, a career, and a business solely focused on the anti-cancel culture. Here, he's hypocritically lynching me, absolutely canceling me in any way possible, and ruining my life. Dave
That's
Portnoy
crazy.
owes me restitutions and an apology for everything that he has done and caused for me in these past few days. In an attempt to expose me, he exposed himself as almost a total fraud, going back on anything he stands for. Please, I'm imploring you. I'm asking you for help to pay for these attacks, to pay for any possible legal restitution, any relocation expenses, any educational expenses, and show the founders of cancel culture that their reign of tyranny is over.
But yeah, that's it. That's fucking crazy, bro. Bro is fucking almost 50. He's making the star people look bad. All because the kid just wanted to make an edgy joke on the club when everybody's lit and fucked up. They're not even thinking right, for real. They probably got alcohol in their system. So, bro, they're just being fucking kids, and this dude just fucking blew way out of proportion by making a fucking response video saying, fucking crashing out. But this is, let me see, another edgy joke throwing water at a sleeping homeless guy. This is apparently him. Let's see what this is about. See, now what I see is this is probably just a horrible, like, not a horrible, but like it's a what's the word? Damage control that I feel like he's trying to do, because I know he's getting a ton of backlash. Well, at least that's what I see on Twitter, at least. And like, yeah, it's just damage control. Just fucking find any random video just to try to make the kid look bad. And bro, in all reality, bro, you got money out of it. Why you tripping now? You're 50, nigga. Just take the fucking money and done. That's it. Making all the star people look bad as shit. But anyways, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. I spent about like an hour and 15 just yapping to you guys. And I'll see y'all next time. Oh, Chino Manny. Follow me everywhere. Chino Manny. Let me see.